8:45. Already been up feeding my youngest child. She's 3 months old. I just went back to work from maternity leave about 2 weeks ago. She fell back asleep this morning, so a little peace and quiet to enjoy my coffee, get bottles started, and get my day going.
So we're headed into work. I usually see about 20 patients a day. Today I actually work in town. I work potentially at 13 different sites. That's sometimes a challenge, but also can be really fun. Sometimes I'll travel about an hour and a half there and back in one day and see patients.
Hi, my name is Sarah Clements. I'm an optometrist. I work at Gunderson Health Systems in La Crosse, Wisconsin. I have been with Gunderson Health System for approximately 10 years. I started straight out of school. I was part-time. I begged for a job. I actually had another colleague who knew a colleague, and they thought that a position of floating optometry would be something that could be new and beneficial. Right now I'm working on how to better implement virtual care for our patients. Eye care is extremely difficult to do telemedicine with. We can't exactly ask you one or two over the phone. We've been working really hard to create eye charts that can be done virtually. I work in a multidisciplinary clinic where I work with ophthalmology and optometry. There are approximately 20 optometrists and I believe about that many ophthalmologists. And so to get us all on the same wavelength and how to implement our eye care strategies has been quite difficult. I'm hoping that we can be doing more down the road besides just a red eye irritation, questions about medications. Those are more common of what we've been doing with telehealth these days, but we've been starting to do other things where we are providing eye drops prior to their appointment so they can come in dilated. They don't have to wait in the waiting room. They can come right into the room. We can look at their eyes. We could take some photos and they can be on their way. We can review those photos at another time. Other brainstorming options, we've thought about doing drive-through pressure checks for our glaucoma patients so they don't have to come in. We've also been exploring the idea of having, instead of a regular eye exam, potentially using some of our equipment such as photography. We have a retina camera that can actually take a picture of the inside of the eye without being dilated. If we set up one of those cameras in a primary care setting such as family medicine where they're having patients come in for their well visit, they could just put their face right up into that instrument, have a photo taken. That photo could be uploaded and submitted to a database where then myself or a colleague could review those photos, screen for glaucoma, macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, etc. Financial strain has obviously been a challenge throughout. I thought that I could do public loan forgiveness, and that's been a challenge because I have one day off, and so I'm not technically full-time. And so under their guidelines, I do not meet their requirements, and so I've been